Last Tuesday I buried my husband, but the truth was even worse. My daughter, Sophia, stood beside me at the grave. She was only 10 years old. She held my hand tight. But her eyes were not sad. They were scared. Why was she scared? I did not understand. Then she whispered, "Mama, I have to tell you something." My heart stopped. What could a child know? I saw Papa with a woman, she said. Before he died. I felt the ground move under me. My husband was a good man. Everyone said so. But Sophia never lied. When? I asked. The day he fell sick, she said. In the penthouse. I did not know about any penthouse. My husband was a teacher. We lived in a small house. How could he have a penthouse? I worked hard every day. I cleaned houses for rich people. My husband, Marco, was a teacher. We did not have much money. But we were happy. Or so I thought. After the funeral, I could not sleep. I kept thinking about the penthouse. Why did Marco go there? Who was the woman? I decided to find out. The next day, I went to the address Sophia gave me. It was a tall building in the city center. A doorman stood at the entrance. He wore a fancy uniform. "Can I help you?" he asked. "I am looking for my husband's office," I lied. "He worked here." The doorman looked at me strangely. "What is the name?" "Marco," I said. He checked a list. "There is no Marco here. But Mrs. Valdez lives in the penthouse. Maybe she can help." Mrs. Valdez. That name sounded familiar. It was the name of the woman Marco's mother always talked about. A rich woman from their old neighborhood. I took the elevator to the top floor. My hands were shaking. The elevator doors opened to a beautiful hallway. I knocked on the door. A woman opened. She was young and pretty. She wore a silk robe. "Yes," she said. "I am Marco's wife," I said. "I need to know why he came here." The woman's face turned white. "I am sorry for your loss," she said quietly. "But I cannot talk now." "Please," I begged. "My daughter saw you two together." She sighed. "Come in." The penthouse was huge. The view of the city was amazing. But I did not care about the view. I wanted the truth. "Marco was my lover," she said. "For 2 years. I felt like I could not breathe." "But he loved me," I said. "He loved Sophia." "He loved you both," she said. "But he was not happy. He wanted more money." I gave him that. So the penthouse was yours? I asked. Yes. He came here every Tuesday night. He said he was at a meeting. I remembered those Tuesdays. He always came home late. I believed him. Why did he die? I asked. He was healthy. The woman looked away. I do not know. He just collapsed one day. But I saw her eyes. She was hiding something. I left the penthouse with a heavy heart. My husband was a liar. But I still loved him. And I needed to know the whole truth. That night, I talked to Sophia. Honey, tell me everything you saw. Sophia was playing with her doll. She stopped. Papa and the lady were kissing. Then Papa fell down. The lady did not call a doctor. She just watched him. My blood ran cold. Are you sure? Yes, Mama. I was hiding behind the sofa. I was scared. Why did you not tell me before? Because the lady said she would hurt you if I told. My daughter was threatened. My husband was killed. And the woman was free. I called the police. But they said there was no proof. The woman said Marco had a heart attack. The doctors agreed. I did not believe it. Marco was only 40. He was healthy. He never had heart problems. I decided to find proof myself. I went back to the penthouse. I pretended to be a cleaner. I told the doorman I was hired by Mrs. Valdez. He let me in. I went to the penthouse. Mrs. Valdez was not home. I searched everywhere. I found a diary in her bedroom. The diary had everything. She wrote about how she poisoned Marco slowly. She put something in his drink every Tuesday. She wanted his money. But Marco did not have money. So why? Then I read more. She was married to a rich old man. Marco was her secret. But Marco wanted to end the affair. He wanted to tell me the truth. So she killed him. I took the diary to the police. They arrested Mrs. Valdez. The trial was fast. She went to prison for life. But I still felt empty. My husband was gone. My daughter was scared. And I was alone. Then something strange happened. I received a letter from a lawyer. It said Marco left me something. A surprise. I went to the lawyer's office. He was an old man with glasses. Mrs. Clara, your husband left you a key. A key? Yes. To a safety deposit box at the bank. I took the key. At the bank, I opened the box. Inside was a letter and a photo. The photo was of Marco and me on our wedding day. We were so happy. The letter was for me. Dear Clara, it read. If you are reading this, I am gone. I am sorry for my lies. I loved you. I never meant to hurt you. The woman I was with is dangerous. I tried to leave her, but she threatened to hurt you and Sophia. So I stayed. I saved money for you. It is in this account. Use it for Sophia's future. Forgive me. Love, Marco. There was a bank account number. The balance was $1 million. I cried. He did love us. He was trying to protect us. I used the money to buy a small house. I quit my cleaning job. I started a small business. Sophia went to a good school. But the best part was the peace. I knew the truth. Marco was not a bad man. He made mistakes. But he loved us. One day, Sophia asked me, Mama, do you forgive Papa? I hugged her tight. Yes, my love. I forgive him. And I will always love him. We visited his grave every Sunday. We brought flowers. We talked to him. Sophia told him about school. I told him about my business. Life was not perfect. But it was good. We had each other. And I learned a lesson. Secrets destroy families. The truth, even when it hurts, sets you free. My story is over. But the lesson stays with me. My husband hid a secret. That secret almost broke us. But when I found the truth, I could heal. Sophia is now a teenager. She is smart and strong. She knows about her father's mistakes. But she also knows he loved her. I remarried. A kind man who works at a bookstore. He treats Sophia like his own daughter. Life is not about perfect people. It is about imperfect people who try their best. Marco tried. He failed. But in the end, he gave us a future. If you carry a secret, tell someone. If you are hurt, forgive. If you love, show it. Because life is short. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope it helps you learn English and understand the heart. Goodbye.